Hey guys, this is Gabriel Lorenzi, creator of the blog Grupo Dicas, one of the biggest travel blogs in the world, and today I'm here to tell you what are the best months to visit Orlando, which are the cheapest months, which are the busiest months, what are the pros and cons of each month so you can plan your trip to Orlando the best way possible. So these will be very quick and useful tips. Enjoy the video guys. As always, don't forget to give us the like, subscribe to the channel, that helps us a lot, and that's it, buckle up. Well, Orlando is a destination that every tourist dreams to visit, and it's one of the places that the date influences a lot on your trip. There are some places like Cancun, for example, that have good weather all year round. The places are more or less crowded, empty, it's not so different. Now for Orlando, the choice of season has a lot of influence, so we'll quickly explain to you which are the high seasons during a year, which is when everyone travels there, and when are the other best months, and when are some events that you have to be careful or not. Several cool tips for you to choose the best month and have a very smooth trip with the best things. So starting with the high season months that if you can avoid as much as possible, they are June and July, which is summer in Florida. So there are school vacations and many people travel from other places in the world to go there, so it ends up getting very crowded. June and July are very crowded. It's summer, the peak of summer, so the heat is very strong and it ends up sometimes even bothering you a little bit. And also in December, at the end of the year, it's very crowded. The city of Orlando from December 10th on is very crowded. Everybody goes there to spend Christmas, New Year's in the Orlando park, so it ends up getting very crowded. So these three, if you can avoid them, it already helps a lot. Not going June, July, and December will already be a great start. Other dates that you have to pay attention: in March, there is the spring break, which is the American vacation, so it gets very crowded, but it happens during 2 or 3 weeks and varies from year to year. So research when is the spring break in the year you're planning to visit and try to avoid it, because it usually happens in March. If you go, don't go during the spring break. It's a good month. January starts to be a good month from the 15th of January, and before that people still go there for New Year's and end up staying, but from January 15th on the city starts to empty out a lot and it's very good. Then February, March, the only thing December and January is winter. It's not as cold as we imagined. It's not European cold. It's much colder there in Florida. Sometimes it doesn't even get cold. We went there for New Year's and we ended up not getting cold. It was warm, but it's so cold that you won't be able to go to a water park, a swimming pool, so you have to take that into consideration in the time you're planning your traveling. From February on, the climate starts to improve a lot, so the months from February, March, April, and May are very good in terms of climate. It's great because it's hot, but it's not as hot as June and July, and it's not as cold as December either. So in terms of weather, it's the best time, but you have to be careful only with the spring break and Easter. There is 1 week in April, which is Easter, which is the Easter holiday in the United States. This one is also very crowded because the Americans go to the parks to Orlando for a family trip of a few days. If you want to go during these months that are very good from February to May until the beginning of June, just pay attention to these 2 periods of things that happen in the United States, like Easter. But except for these 2 dates, these are very good months that everything is empty. The weather is very nice, you will pay cheaper for everything, and they are very good months. It's a good time to go there because everything's a little more empty. And guys, quickly, any questions you may have regarding this or any other aspect of trip planning, you can send it to us and we will gladly help you. If you want an even easier, send us a message on social networks at @Lorenzi. Send a direct message or any message that will help you plan to clear up your doubts with the greatest pleasure. And follow us there. We are showing travel tips, traveling around the world, and showing the family routine with our little one there, which is a blast. And Orlando is our favorite place. We always try to be there every year, and we are planning to move there very soon, so we'll post a lot of cool stuff about life in Orlando and the Disney parks, Universal, everything that the city offers and they have there for us. In June and July, the peak of both summer and high season crowding starts. In August until the 10th, 15th August, it's still a little bit crowded because of the people who went in July. But by the end of August, it starts to get a lot calmer. It's a very nice time and a very pleasant time to travel there as well. Until November, until the end of November, are very good periods. So if you take the end of August, September, October, and November, they are very good months. There's one thing that many people are afraid of, but from our experience, it's calmer than it seems, which are the hurricanes. It's the hurricane season, but that doesn't mean that there will be a hurricane. We have been 3 times in those seasons and we never got a hurricane. And the people who have been there, it's super control. They warn you beforehand. You will know you can change your trip. It's very rare, but people read that and get scared because it's hurricane season. That's when there might be a hurricane there. But we have always been there and we think that these are the best months. We liked it a lot. September, October, and November are sensational for us because it's empty. Not empty because nowadays it's not empty anymore. Disney, the parks in Orlando and Universal have never been empty. During any time of the year they have a little bit of a line, but compared to high season months, they are calmer. The prices are very good. The weather is very nice because it's starting to get a little less summer in July. In September it's very nice, but it's still summer and it's hot, but it's not so hot. You can enjoy the pool, the water parks, everything. But there's one thing, we really like this time of the year because there is Halloween, which is in October. But in August, the parks already start the celebration. So the Disney Halloween parties are very nice as well as the Universal ones. The decoration of the parks, everything is very beautiful. It goes on until October, and in November, the Christmas decoration also starts. Christmas is only in December, but the parks are all decorated. So these are months that will have these Christmas and Halloween parties, which Disney does a lot, and it's very nice. And the park gets all decorated, thematic. So these are very nice times to visit because they are different from the others. So we always recommend them. So to sum up, the best months for you to visit Orlando are February, March, April, and May, but be careful with the spring break and Easter. And also after September, October, and November, it's very nice. It gets very empty and the weather is very good. But of course, if you can't and have to travel in July or December, many people can only travel because it's the period of their children's vacation, or if you are a teacher, there are people who can't escape it. So go anyway and you will be able to enjoy it. It can't be a bad trip, but the other months end up being better and cheaper. But anyway, it's up to you to see your availability, where you can go, but in general, it's always a pleasant trip. And there's a very cool video that I'm going to leave at the end of this video here. It teaches you step by step on how to put together your whole trip to Orlando and saving a lot in everything. So if you're thinking about taking the first step and start planning your trip, watch this very good video. I'll leave it right here at the end. It's sensational. You will get a sense of how much it costs to travel there, everything you need to plan, hire, which are the cheapest places, how to compare prices, and finally all the best tips. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel here. It really helps us. And be sure to watch this video. It's sensational. I'll leave it here along with the playlist that has all other videos below for you to watch and travel to Orlando knowing everything. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice trips.